apparently this thing is causing us problems. So looks like we're going to go ahead and see what we can do for it. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do anything for it or not, but the solenoid doesn't seem to be kicking in, the starter doesn't seem to be starting over. It's intermittent, so sometimes it'll work and sometimes it doesn't. So we're going to hook it up to the 12-volt source manually to check it. And it came out of that tractor over there. So we're going to see what we can do here with it. So we're going to first hook up the 12-volt source and see what happens from that. We got the battery hooked up, ground to the shell of the starter. Make sure you get a good ground by taking a file and grounding it out somewhere, so that way you got a good ground, and then you can check to see if it's going to spin up by directly going to the motor part itself, which is right here. And as you can see, nothing's happening there. This is where the solenoid bridges the two from here by touching this point here. And as you can see, nothing's happening right now. Sometimes it kicks in and sometimes it doesn't. So there's something inside that's either corroded, burned out, or not making contact. So we're going to take it apart and see if we can find out what it is. If we can't, then we'll have to send it out for a rebuild. We got it taken apart, and I was greeted with a whole bunch of dust and chunks of stuff here that have been building up in there for a while. Who knows exactly what it all, probably rust and just graphite dust and stuff from the motor and everything else. So it's pretty good and black in there, as you can tell. So we're going to clean it up, both the motor part and the brushes inside and everything, and get it cleaned up as best we can, throw it back together and see what happens. I don't know if we'll be able to fix the starter solenoid or not. Since it is sealed, we'll see what we can do there. But yeah, this is one good way to test to see if you can salvage a starter or not, considering the circumstance. This particular starter, brand new, cost $1,800 from Japan, and a rebuilt one costs about $325, and a used one costs about $175. So that's why we're spending a little time here seeing what we can do instead. We have it fully apart. I'll show you the parts to actually clean and inspect. You're going to want to check the windings, which are right here. Make sure that those are still in good condition and there's no problems. So you want to clean this part here. Clean this. We want it to be nice and shiny, so that way it makes good contact with the brushes inside. They're actually, basically, I think they're just pickups. That's what they are. I'm not a professional starter rebuilder, but I do know what to look for and what to watch out for and that kind of thing. So obviously this part here fits in there like that, and then this part here sits on these pickups here. There's 4 of them. This one here, the spring is kind of worn down a little bit, but we're going to use a little bit of cleaner in there, electric cleaner, to clean that up. We've actually taken a wire brush to most all of it and everything, and cleaned it up. So should be getting pretty clean, and we're going to put it back together after we clean it. But those are the main points you want clean. You want to clean these here. These are the magnets inside here. You can see them right there. This here and this is where most of the electricity goes and stuff like that, and then obviously that's spun up by the electromagnetic current inside the starter itself. So we're going to go ahead and finish cleaning this up and everything. Make sure the little bearings and stuff are okay. This one seems to be like they'll still be salvageable. There's one there, and there's one in there, and they still seem to be usable. Not perfect, but definitely in good enough shape to where we can move forward with it. So we'll just go ahead and clean this up a little bit more, and then put it back together. We've got the starter back together, and what we're going to do now is we're going to test it out, make sure it works. So we got the ground clamped to the starter. We got a good ground because we went ahead and scraped the paint off, so we got a good ground going. And we're going to go ahead and touch the positive wire to the windings and stuff inside.